Good day. Today, I will present a logical and persuasive argument regarding the homicide case of Maria de la Cruz in Quezon City on January 15, 2023, using the principles of logic we studied in the first quarter. I will show how evidence, reasoning, and critical thinking lead us to a sound conclusion about the prime suspect. Let's go to the background of the case. Maria de la Cruz, a 22-year-old college student, was found lifeless near her boarding house. She sustained multiple stab wounds. According to the initial police report, a neighbor, Juan Torres, claimed he saw a man in a red hoodie fleeing from the scene, holding what appeared to be a knife. CCTV footage from a sari-sari store at 10:43 p.m. confirmed the presence of a figure in a red hoodie near the alley, just minutes before Maria was killed. Forensic investigators recovered a bloodied kitchen knife 20 meters away from the scene. DNA analysis confirmed that the blood on the weapon matched the victim. Furthermore, Maria's friend Ana Reyes, revealed that Maria had been receiving threatening text messages from her ex-boyfriend, which is Ramon Santos, days before the incident. Ramon, however, denied any involvement and insisted he was at home that night. But telephone records contradict his alibi, placing him near the crime scene at the time of the murder. Now, let us apply logic. Logic requires us to form valid arguments, where conclusions follow from the premises. Premise number 1. A man in a red hoodie was seen fleeing the crime scene with a knife. Premise number 2. CCTV footage places a person in a red hoodie at the alley at 10:43 p.m., aligning with the timeline of the murder. Premise number 3. Maria had been threatened days before by her ex-boyfriend, Ramon Santos, and that establishes motive. And premise number 4. The murder weapon was recovered near the escape route and confirmed to have the victim's blood. And the last premise is that Ramon denied involvement, but cell phone records placed him near the crime scene, disproving his alibi. So our conclusion will be combining motive, opportunity, and evidence. Ramon Santos is the logical prime suspect in the homicide of Maria de la Cruz. This case is not built on speculation. It is built on facts, organized by logic. The motive is clear. Maria was threatened by her ex-boyfriend. The opportunity is undeniable. Cell phone data shows Ramon near the crime scene. The action is supported by both eyewitness testimony and CCTV footage, pointing to a man in a red hoodie, consistent with Ramon. Logic tells us that when multiple independent pieces of evidence all point to the same conclusion, that conclusion is strong and persuasive. To ignore these facts would be to ignore reason itself. Yes, the knife only contains the victim's blood and not the suspect's fingerprints. But remember, absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. When threats, location, witness statements, and video footage are consistent, the reasonable and valid conclusion is that Ramon Santos committed the crime. This is how logic, when applied carefully, prevents us from being misled by doubt or manipulation and guides us towards truth. In conclusion, logic is not just an abstract subject. In real life, as in this homicide case, it provides a systematic way to analyze facts, weigh evidence, and arrive at sound judgments. By applying critical, analytical, and reflective thinking, we avoid confusion and uncover truth. Therefore, based on the evidence and logical reasoning, Ramon Santos should be considered the prime suspect in the homicide of Maria de la Cruz. That's all, and I thank you.